Oh no, panic.
Hoi hoi.
Oh my god, it's so big. Ah!
Everybody do your oval voice. Do it now.
Oh wow!
Oh my god!
Oh, the chat's looking really adorable today, huh?
Stormville. Anyway.
Lindsay's been showing me their bottom lane game. It's really big and girthy, and it kind of makes me feel insignificant by comparison, but I'm friends with them, so that's the only thing that matters.
What the fuck is happening?
Lynn
Hello,
Rain the
everybody.
brain rot fell. That's what
Welcome back, everybody, to Pain Sport. I bet you missed us.
Hello, everybody. It's your host, Markiplier, back with another episode of Pain's Portrait.
Markiplier.
Can we get a picture of Markiplier in the corner of the stream so it looks like he's playing the game? I'm gonna bite somebody in this session so we can do the meme. Is that the bite of 87?
You know how
It
like
might
when
just
you
be.
get
But what year is it? What year is it? Quickly!
you know how like the whole vampire ideology is you get bitten, you get turned into a vampire. So if I get bitten by a Five Nights at Freddy's character, what does that turn me into?
It turns you into a dead child.
So what you're saying is I should get bitten by a girl. Okay,
So
I'm
what
on
you're
my
saying
way.
is that's an upgrade from being British.
Oof.
Oh no.
Oof.
I'd like to plead the Fifth Amendment.
So what you're saying is I should get bitten by a hyena so I can have both PP and vajayjay.
If you get bitten by a hyena, you'll laugh like I do.
Or like my girlfriend.
What
she goes,
the
"Ah,
fuck
like a
was
hyena."
that, Makari?
This is SpongeBob's giggle on drugs, honestly.
That's SpongeBob's laugh on fucking ketamine.
You
Dude, I love
D&D,
ketamine.
don't you guys?
Don't you, Squidward? Oh no.
You like
Squidward.
Dungeons and Dragons, don't you, Squidward?
Get off my property, you asshole! Bah!
Harry, please stop with the voice acting. You're making me nauseous.
Good.
Dude, it's because of conversations like this that even when I'm not high, I feel like I'm high.
Sponge Connie when? Yeah, when Sponge Connie? When? We already got all the Connie Simpson chat, man. When Sponge Connie now?
Sponge car.
This is the better Sponge Guard that we waited for. Sponge Connie is right
Oh.
there.
This isn't My Hero Academia. You can't just give me a quirk and make it something really fucking stupid like you're a sponge.
Do you think we can call Sponge Connie a script mommy?
Oh.
It's so good!
With that kind of
Alright,
mindset,
well.
hey, maybe we can give me some substance and I might actually be a functional content creator. Ha!
It's
I
it's
could
been
be
good,
your
everyone.
script
I'm gonna be
mommy.
uninstalling myself from reality's source code. I'll catch you later.
Oh, there goes
no.
gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. But
So okay, so quasi D&D question.
Mhm.
At the end of last session, I learned the funny thing, which you said we unfortunately couldn't import. Is it okay if I import Divine Smite instead at first level?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
The what?
No, I remember now. It took me a sec, but when they said Divine Smite, I was like, oh yeah, now I remember.
Yeah. Okay.
Context, please.
Yo.
What did I do? I did. I don't have any other improvements. Pick some.
I gave you
Truly, I want you to pick whatever is most fun. Anyways, everyone leveled up. Hi, chat. I don't know how else to say how to express this hell other than the goobers be goobering, and as a result of this goob, the goob is goobing.
We're so goob.
We're so goober.
That feel when
Uh,
goob.
What's Lindsay's
Yeah.
race supposed to be? Yes, I'm a furry. Hi.
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons, except the dungeons are eldritch towns overrun by cultists, and the dragons are the horrors within our own minds. How are you doing? That's basically.
I'm a very uwu anime shifter. That's what I am.
Oh,
Wait, what do you mean? Oh God, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
hell.
That's so mean.
Oh, I got
Oh God.
I drew her
Help,
myself.
fuck
Wait,
the
what did you
furry.
do? What the fuck?
Aeon, you're dating a furry. Sorry, not sorry.
I will have you know that.
You're not sorry. You're not even remotely sorry.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You should be.
Oh, but yeah, but the sex was hot though. Like, I mean.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah, it's all coming.
It's all calm.
Last time on Brain's Poetry.
Hey, Minty, I did. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I got you.
I did.
I sent
In
Boop a
fact.
really important message.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna send a stat real quick in chat.
I am. Yeah,
Oh,
but
God.
You sound very convincing. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what it is you just said, but it sounds very convincing.
Man, I've been
Plus
so
13 in persuasion. Oof. Anyways. I'm done leveling up.
Fucking hell.
I'm
Yeah,
persuaded.
bards are fucked up.
Yeah, I got another level. I got 2 more expertise, so I put it in persuasion and in religion. So we'll see how that goes.
Religion.
Religion makes sense though, considering we've talked so much about it for the campaign.
Yeah.
I've been using it a lot.
Also, gamers, I fixed the combat carousel that didn't work before. Now you can actually see things.
Yeah.
You actually see whose turn it is.
We finally turned light mode. We turned dark mode on in my brain. Finally, I can see.
Holy
Everybody-
shit.
everybody, look at my +5 sanity.
Tim out
I'm
here with
so
+2 sanity. It's crazy. He's plus 2 levels of exhaustion. It's fucked up. He's oh boy. And then Mai out here with -2. Oh no, they're 1 point away from like bad shit happening.
It's fine. It's fine. This is fine.
All right. So last session, you guys fucking you guys went were fleeing for your lives, and many of you nearly died. And one of you got the big suck, Aeon, again, which and Mai almost lost her mind, was under such huge stress that her character physically went unconscious, which is fantastic. You love to see it. What's your name? Lynn blew up a half a city block. Makari tried to fucked around and found out, nearly got deleted in 1 turn of combat, and now has 3 plus something daggers, magic daggers, because she got stabbed with them.
That does give you
I
ownership
see
of
this as
them.
an absolute win. All it cost me was my health, and if that isn't a metaphor for the NHS, I don't know what is.
Yeah, if someone shoots you, you have the upper hand because now you have the bullet.
I didn't
Exactly.
blow up the block. I summoned a wolf that blew up. Okay,
I mean-
it's not the same thing.
To be fair, with how expensive 45 ACP is these days, it's probably better just to give them your wallet than actually take the to shoot someone in self-defense.
It's not the same thing. I tried my
Same.
best, guys.
And Minty is trying really hard to be the responsible adult.
Oh, I'm trying so hard and failing so hard.
You're really doing really good at failing hard, though. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm glad you noticed. You know, it's good to know someone cares.
Honestly, if I didn't notice, I'd either be immensely turned on or just like immensely distracted. I can't tell which.
Mentally turned on or immensely distracted? Did I hear that correctly?
That's
Yeah.
called a brain boner.
Duality of men.
I mean, that's the effect I normally expect to have on people, so.
What?
Real.
When did we leave her? Was it after the fox exploded and half the block went down?
Yeah.
Oh, it was after I practically turned into Moon Knight and beat somebody to death.
The moon haunts you.
The moon haunts you. Anyways.
Yeah, it's
Oh
the
right,
stain, it's
and
the stains on my floor.
Makari found out that hey, there were consequences to using your fucking void magic bullshit.
Not my fault that my old demon bitch doesn't understand how not to be a Gen Zer.
What the fuck?
What does that even mean?
Well,
What
it's
does it
like
mean?
it's like a millennial trying to convince a Gen Zer how not to be cringe. Like one's old school, one's new school. They're never gonna get along.
But they're both cringe though.
You know, we're all a bit
The
cringe.
secret. I'm always cringe, Captain.
Transforms into a thing. It's a giant floating alien. That goes half.
I'm in hell, I
Getting
think.
this D&D
Are you scared?
campaign.
Please tell me you're scared.
Not of you.
Aw. I'm just disappointed.
Anyways, we return, and as combat has ended, Makari has just had their. This is probably the non-correct vibes. That's too bouncy, silly, mysterious, like Gravity Falls-esque, spooky. Let's go with actual like tense.
Word.
Give us something straight out of Nosferatu. I ain't hand it over.
No. But as
Nosferatu.
you guys have this town burning behind you, you will see Tim there, like leaning on just like a like what's it called, a stand, trying to like prop themselves up. Very, very. Oh my god! Why do I suddenly get like hiccups and all that now? What the fuck?
I would simply stop having hiccups.
Yeah, skill issue.
You know, you're right. I should.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Proud of you. Good job.
Good job.
Is sort of picking themselves up. This mysterious person, plague doctor looking man, is also sort of
Gee,
looking
I've
a
already been
little
replaced.
bit
It's great.
spent as well. Yeah, a little bit.
Fuck you! You're not supposed to say yes. Can't believe cooler Guerrier's already here. Shit.
Daniel? Cooler Dan.
So true.
It's just my pocket getting it.
He's bigger than me. I'd be the pocket. Whatever. Just fucking fuck the new Guerrier already. At least.
Hey,
I
it's not
don't
his fault. He
want
was stuck
to.
in a pocket.
I think that's a bad
We're just
idea.
gonna hold hands and frolic down the street.
I feel like fucking
Yeah.
people in this campaign is perhaps the worst mistake you can ever make.
No. Specifically, fucking Gruyere is the worst decision you can ever make in your life.
I mean,
The
Lynn's
rest
character
The rest
fucked.
are definitely better.
I mean, Val fucked Raijin and now she's stuck with her.
Boop.
Oh no.
You
Yeah?
missed the point. What's
What?
the age of the character of
That's,
Gruyere?
that's the point I'm trying to make.
That's
At
the
least now
point.
you can fuck the new one.
That is a
That's
fact.
why-
Moving right along.
Way worse.
Screaming.
This is a conversation we are having.
I disagree. This is not a conversation. It's a war.
No.
And we're winning.
don't
We're
treat every
winning.
interaction
We're
as a
winning.
battle, you'll
I can
never
hear
win
the
in
money.
life.
I can hear the points in my head. I hear points in my head. They talk to me.
Well, I have Tim to fuck. It's all good.
It's,
Yeah.
wait. Oh man, why didn't I make an older character?
I mean,
Wait.
you could have. When Greer, like, had their fucking Eldritch Awakening, you could have said, like, new Greer's an adult now. You know? The option was there. You did this to yourself. You made
It
your
isn't the
bed.
consequences of my own actions.
The least fuckable member for very obvious reasons.
I think as the like combat comes to a close, your giant woman form, Ella, undoes itself as you look behind you and see just so much destruction.
Yeah.
And the masked man that you've been sort of following around is looking down at the sort of void mage that held him in his little gullet. And you can
What
see
is
like...
that?
Sorry?
Is the void mage dead?
Yes.
Very
Okay.
bad. I kind of set him on fire.
Yeah, that does tend to kill people.
Yeah. And caved the skull in.
Oh, that kills people.
Well, I couldn't have known that.
I kind of treated him like a pineapple.
Is everybody here? Sorry about that, Anna. I didn't mean for the fox to explode.
I can't. The explosion was ultimately helpful. Do not concern yourself with that.
Who say is Tim saying this?
No, that's the man that literally has his face covered by a mask.
I'm going to assume this is our new friend.
Yeah, something like that.
Who are you? Let's spare the details. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I don't even know where to begin with everything that just happened and how many people just died and how much destruction just went down. We need to not be here.
I'm gonna grab Tim's hand and drag him along.
To agree.
Come on, Tim. Let's get you out of here.
Thanks. I'm. Oh God, not at my best right now.
I can tell you what you are. You are on fire. Literally, now turn around. You're on fire. You're on fire.
Shit. Fuck. You can see
Yeah,
as
use
he like coughs up, it's
prestidigitation to
literally
put it
one
out.
of those like black smoke memes. Black like he's coughing up little black smoke, and it's very silly.
It's funny because you said it was silly.
It's on fire, Bob. You should totally rip off his shirt right now.
Oh my god.
And you blame me for being inappropriate. What the fuck?
It's getting a little hot over here. You can take your shirt off if you want. I'm not taking
Can
my
we
shirt.
can we start playing some like sexy music in the background?
My plan to explode the fox to make him take off his shirt is a go.
I'm just gonna put my wing in front of Tim to censor Tim.
All right. I'm going to grab all the people minus the Lego men who wanted to sneak in with us, but they're not cool enough. And
No
whichever
Legos
was-
allowed.
Yes. Yes. Makari's racist orders Legos. We heard it here
Oh, for
first.
fuck's yeah!
But
Would I be back at this point?
no, Makari, I would like you to give me a survival
Let's say
check
because
to
I
track
fucking legged it.
to track your allies down, or you can use your ranger ability to try and detect the primeval magical energies that I think we've established you could do.
So Gidea's gonna be kind of off. She's still gonna be around, but she's kind of like after having her little encounter with the evil Girea, old boomer Girea, shall we say? She's kind of like she can feel that tug. She really wants to go and find this like she was quite irrational when she first came into this world. Like she only wanted to go and find this creature, and if this was her from back then, she probably would have just completely disregarded the entire team and just gone off on by herself. But she's grown now and she's kind of fighting with this urge. So I'm gonna do a roll. If it's odd or even will depend what she does. Okay. So she's gonna look for a team.
Got it. It's not too hard to. Give me a survival check just to see how effective it is. If not, you will find them eventually. If you don't succeed, you will find them eventually, just given the nature of the destruction and all. But it will take longer. Or alternatively, you can use your magic to try and detect them. Because one thing's for certain, this bitch is radiating celestial energy, which is something you can absolutely track.
Hee.
God, she's lighting up the sky like gay pride flags light up the skies of Brighton.
I mean, to be fair, I did punch the void mage so hard that you would have probably heard the sky rupture.
Yeah, I mean, with primal awareness alone, no, and I'd probably be able to like get myself over to them pretty.
So you're
relatively
using
quickly.
the ability?
I don't think I need to use it, do I? Oh, I do. Never mind. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Primal awareness and primeval awareness are different things. The one that I would have needed from you is primeval, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't fucking matter because I know what you're doing. Anyway, give me a sanity check.
Fuck!
I've established that like this is one of the abilities that you can't explain normally through like your like gadgets and gizmos and things like that. So when you do that, when it's purely magical.
No, actually, no. To be fair, this is I think in Gidea's mind, she's she no matter what, like even if it is like obviously she doesn't have anyone around, so she's sort of like wording this in her head. I will not allow someone else to dictate my life anymore. No matter whether you know I am doing this or not. Do not care. So, yes. Fuck.
Not a like I'm going to reduce your sanity failure, but it is still like it weighs on your mind a little as everything is happening. And as you're saying that, there is still like a quiver in your voice of fear in your heart. And you do feel like a tightening around your like skull as the sensation of a mask wrapping around you gets tighter and tighter. But you push through and you're able to meet up with everyone. And you meet up with them in a different building. Yes, I'm reusing maps. Makari, shut up there. I only have so many.
Okay.
Oh boy, where in Pain's portrait is Giria?
Turns out suddenly you find yourself in London, actually. It's crazy.
Oh,
how it works that way.
There's just like an angsty goblin in the corner going, "Here, mate, you can use the wall if you want."
Oh no!
So funny you mentions the angsty goblin. It's
I was about to say it's probably the workshop, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Boy, wanker! This is my story. Get the fuck out.
Medieval version of Where's Waldo, Where's Grier?
Where in Knife Point is Grier? Gideon.
As you all are on your way to the location, all on your way around here, the masked man says, I am not sure what is happening, but if we are still in the town I think we're in, I have a hideout nearby. It should still be safe.
I would say that Gideon would definitely arrive later than the rest of you lot.
Oh,
Yeah, we could use some help around now.
I don't think we've changed towns, but yeah, sounds good, I
if you
guess.
don't mind me asking, how long have you been there?
You're saying this as you're you're having this conversation as you guys are running through like city streets. People are like murmuring and discussing. There's a bit of gossip among the people that were too far away from the carnage and explosions to really be affected by it. And you start to see that there are some people within the town that don't look like they are controlled, but you also suspect that there's a good number of people that are. Even the civilians, even the people who weren't involved necessarily, were still beholden to the commands that the cult leader gave out to the town. As you are looking, you say, I am not sure. I have been there for lifetimes, I think, or perhaps only a few minutes. It is strange. When you're in there for long enough, your concept of time goes something. Is one of the first things to go. I am not I do not know if I am well mentally enough to say just how long I have been here. Inside of there.
Man's walking around looking like a Family Guy chicken person. Of course, he's not mentally well.
You know, you kind of sound like somebody like Guerrero. And I'll look around and be like, oh shit.
What do you
Give
mean?
me an insight check with them as you say that name.
Sure. I'm really good at these people. Actually, I am really good at these people.
Oh my god!
No, you're not. No, you're not. This is a very funny chicken man.
You kind of
Can
remind me
can
of
I
a
also roll
chicken.
an insight check?
Yeah. He's looking around saying, we are still in Saint Remy, yes?
Yeah.
That is the city where Vincent's, yes, that's where you are.
Right. Where the memories that Vincent had were from.
As you guys are like walking, you will see that his pace, like he briefly like stops to look around, and you think that you'd almost think for a moment it's because he's like trying to get his bearings and understand what's happening around them, where they are, how things have changed. But the look in his eyes becomes that of someone who's a little listless and deep in thought. His like not look in his eyes, his body language would lead you to believe he's a little deep in thought about something. As soon as you mentioned your rear, I am sorry. I do not know what you are referring to.
Nothing to worry about. I mean, she was just here, I think. Ella, have you seen...
I kind of look around. I assume during the explosion and chaos, I lost track of her.
I would say that's probably fair.
Yeah.
I mean, she can handle herself, so she'll be fine.
Yeah. Let's just keep an eye out for her.
Okay, if you have an ally, we can try to go looking for her in a bit, but I fear that we all need rest. Your fancy dressed man here especially, as he's pointing at Tim.
Oh, well, if anything, let's hope that place you talked about still exists.
In some ways, if
as-
it didn't exist, that might even be better. But
As you come into this place and approach, like, you walk for a good 15-20 minutes. Yeah, Makari, shush yourself. I only have so many assets, alright? I don't get paid enough for this shit.
I know. It's just a bit of a flashback is all. Oh, the good times that were had.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know that
misery.
time where you armed children with weapons? I remember.
Get a better
Go,
one.
do a crime.
Goblin Krieg.
I remember when you gave children magical items and said go, literally told, it was the meme. You did the meme, go, do a crime, and they did.
Yeah, damn straight. London, they need all the weaponry they can have to protect themselves.
you're so
London in the
right.
Victorian era too, that shit sucked. This is probably like, straight up this probably happened like, this campaign probably took place like a couple years after Knife Point. Like, it's not actually that far away. No, wait, when was? I don't know when Jack the Ripper was. I don't care about British quote-unquote people. Anyways.
Wow. Okay, guys. So I think so. I'm putting out there. Boop needs a new player in their campaign because I suddenly have a utter need to just like leave.
No.
So I mean, we're getting a healer that actually heals.
It's okay. We can make our own D&D with British
fucking heal
people
you,
and
shit!
stripper.
He healed a shit ton, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Don't just try and sly me because you can. I have my validity.
What do you mean actual healer? That's also
Uh,
like a jab at me. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know how much
Wow.
I feel for this campaign, Lynn? Probably some numbers for it.
While everybody is going into this hideout, can I just go out and like look for Kira?
Look for what?
Rare.
For Gruyere.
Yeah, give me a survival
Greer.
check. This will help. Depending on how high you roll, it'll help Greer get into the scene a little faster.
Don't worry, guys. I'm good at these.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So, Guerrier would be,
The first, I'm
But,
yelling out Gruyère's name, and for the first time, I'm saying it correctly.
so Guerrier would have, like, traced the location from the sort of luminous light of the primordial emanating. She would approach it with, like, a certain level of caution, because she can no longer trust anything to a certain degree. She feels like there's a certain weight of eldritch laying over everything. So she knows that she's been led here by something. She's still not sure if it's you guys, so she's very much like staying at a distance and sort of just observing from the shadows of one of the buildings nearby. Would I see them outside?
Yeah, within like a couple of minutes of them like arriving, you will see like a very bright and colorful firefox lady sort of looking out for someone, and you are familiar with Val. And the two of you will probably meet up and be able to guide each other back. But as for the rest of you and that enter the building directly here, the sort of doctor here looking around says, "This place has changed quite a bit. I am... this is not the same as I know it. There are, and he begins to like rummage through some of the boxes nearby and everything, and he's looks a little bit distressed as he takes off his mask, and you will see an older looking man, about graying hair, wearing some like pretty square glasses and has a beard. And let me show you his art now.
Gray Fox.
There we go.
Yummy.
He's looking around, just searching through the boxes, and appears more and more distressed as he's going through everything. Where is...
Something missing?
Damn it all! My apologies.
What were you looking for?
An old memory of mine. To call it an heirloom may not be correct. It wasn't in my family long, but it was just something I had to remember. Someone important. His face looks a little more tired and ragged as he sees this. Regardless, that's not as important. This place is changed as I remember it. This is a smithy. It was a small laboratory before I was able to set up different chemicals, different tinctures and concoctions, and I was something of a doctor in a past life, I suppose. Would have been able to help more of you, those of you that are injured. Which is all of you, frankly. You all look like you've been through hell. And that's coming from someone literally trapped
Could
in
say we're a portrait of pain.
I kind of
Yeah, looking for a look like.
Sorry?
I just asked like what the thing he's looking for looks like what it is. Am I very quiet today?
No, but
not
just
really.
thinking.
I am thinking, yeah. And I can raise your volume, you're good. He'll pause for a moment as he's like considering. It was. It is a silly. No real material value. More sentimental. But the hat. And that hat used to belong to my daughter. A long time ago. But I lost them to the cult of long time ago.
I would kind of look over everyone at the party with kind of like a, are you thinking what I'm thinking kind of look?
I look back and nod. Yeah. I'm just like, mm-hmm.
Val, at this point, I think you were able to make your way back to the
Did I find the little child?
You did, yes, you did. You did
Well,
find the child.
Gideon would have sort of slowly made her way up. And was like, Val? Val? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, okay.
I sort of picture it as like Val like still looking for them, but like for the past 5 minutes, Greer has already been holding their hand. Like, you know that moment where you're like using your phone's flashlight to look for your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness, Val, I'm so happy to see you. I feared the worst when I saw the fire in the sky and everything. Please tell me that everyone is okay.
I will pull on her. Greer.
Oh, that is unexpected. I missed you too, she says, slowly patting Val on the back of the head and embracing the hug.
Well, you were gone for a moment.
I am sorry. I clearly misunderstood the situation. I was trying to. You see, I jumped on top of the building thinking I could make a more swift escape because I thought that was what we were doing. And then the fire happened. There were guards. I tried to distract them. I got stabbed in the chest multiple times, but now I got some shiny knives. It's beside the point, though. And she like pulls out one of the knives.
Okay, did you at least tend to your own wounds?
I am. Oh, of course, silly. I am a doctor, don't you know?
Oh, I thought we were about to lose somebody part of the family. Thank God you're okay.
Oh, I'm glad everyone is everybody okay? Please tell me no one is too badly injured. Does anyone need my expertise?
I summoned this giant fire. Like I summoned Cayenne and she exploded. And I think I might have leveled like half the city with it. That doesn't really matter.
No, of course. What has happened has happened. And
we went to a hideout. I'm going to get you to the hideout right now. We met this really weird person.
Weird person?
Yeah, and everybody's safe now. Well, we should probably get to going to them, you know?
Oh, is this their place then? She looks up at the place.
Yeah. We've been walking for a while, huh? How long have you been holding my hand?
Oh, not very long. I snuck around the corner a moment ago.
You are very sneaky.
Well, unlike my former self, apparently, my expertise resides in staying well hidden, but also well known when required.
I used to be quite sneaky when I was your age. I'll head
I
to the
could
building.
imagine. Anyway, it is cold out here. You're going to catch cold. Please take it. Let us go in. Let us go in.
You're the one with the stab wounds.
Yes. But I am fine. I will see to everyone else, make sure everyone's nice and healthy, and then I will look to myself. It is. It is but a flesh
open
wound.
the door. Okay, everybody. I found Greer. I added a few stab wounds, you know. But like, other than that, she seems to be fine.
It is but a flesh wound. Actually, Boop, I'm gonna send you a message real quick.
Sure thing.
Oh, thank goodness.
Flip a coin.
Where's the coin? How do I do the coin?
/R1d2.
Flip a coin. Is this your
Heads,
card?
yes. Tails, no.
Yes.
Do you want to call it with numbers this time and do it again?
Fuck. 1 yes, 2 no.
It's like making a poll with a question and the answers are yes and no, even though it's like not clear which one means which.
I'll do the same. As you step into this building, it is truly like time. Oh, that's not the right vibe. Whoops. Ah, fuck me. Okay. What the fuck?
That's not the right vibe. That's playing battle music.
Yeah, no, sorry.
As you look around, no, that's also bad. Okay, I need to remember the names of these songs.
The song you are looking for is "My Heart Will Go On" by Celine Dion.
That'll get me caught. I can't
yes.
play that in D&D because if I do, I'll get killed.
In real life?
In real life, yes.
That's crazy. Do you think that would work for like someone else or just for you?
Celine Dion will kick open the door.
Yeah, Celine Dion will personally kick my shit in with 12-inch stiletto heels.
Dude, that's awesome. I gotta play this in my stream.
Leonardo will be there to personally tie Boop up. You know, I'm just saying.
As you look in, it is as if time slows down and you can see a familiar face. Very different, but still the same.
I suppose, like, in the instant rush, like, being the fact that, you know, only a few days old, Gadia would walk through the door still holding Val's hand, instantly see, like, Tim, but, like, shirt off, sort of raggedy, and like, Tim, what has happened to you? You were fine but a few hours ago. You look like you are hanging on to life by a day. Like, she pulls out, so it almost instantly just runs over to him, like, pulls out some of the good berries that she'd infused with some of the good stuff, and sort of just hands them to him. And sort of looks him over and like, Tim, please, are you okay? We need to sit you down somewhere. Oh, goodness gracious, Ella, you are looking just as dragged. What on earth happened? What happened?
A bit of an explosion.
Papa?
I saw them take you. What?
This cannot be.
You died in front of me. I killed you.
She just instantly starts crying and leaps into his arms. Papa?
He has this, like, he hugs you, but, like, has this, like, 1,000-yard stare as he's looking at you in, like, disbelief and confusion. And Tiger,
she's
I
like
will
clenching
refund your
her
points.
She's clenching her fists and sort of like scrunching his shirt up in them, like holding immensely tight. Papa, I thought I would never see you again. What happened? Where did you go? I was so lost.
I didn't go anywhere.
I was so lost. I wanted darkness. I wanted the abyss. Everywhere. Everywhere I looked was but an abyss of shadow. Silhouettes of what I could only imagine were my demons of what I could only imagine were you were nowhere. The echoes of my mind were filled with your voice. No matter how hard I looked, you weren't there.
I don't know. He'll pause, look down at you. When the day they took you from me, I don't know what happened, but they had killed you. I remember. I tried to save you and I couldn't. I buried you myself. How
No,
could this
Papa.
be?
Papa, please.
No.
You did save me. When I was taken, I did die.
Give me a sanity check. And everyone else give me an insight check as well.
Okay.
You just have an advantage on that.
I'm just gonna have a side comment. I'm sketching a picture of their reunion.
Wait, everybody make a sanity check?
No, not sanity, insight.
Insight.
And if you're painting that, actually, give me a sanity check at advantage, because that's a very wholesome thing. And
Wait,
could be
sanity
confirmed
check? Okay.
at advantage, because you're doing something
Okay.
cathartic.
Also, I freaking banged that. Oh god. Okay. Let's go.
Not 20.
Nice.
That's how we do it.
Your sanity goes up. I think on a nat 20 we said it goes up by 2, yes?
No, by 1.
I think so. Because
No,
it was up
for
by one,
you,
like,
it's
15 or higher.
it's 1 because you have a higher sanity.
I'm at
Man, can't believe it.
okay, so I get to 8.
Yes.
That's so
You
much
are
better.
no longer
Oh my god.
near death. Near, like... you,
Near
you are
character loss,
closer
yep.
to lucidity. You're one step closer to lucidity as this, like...
Oh, I'm still fucked up though, but yeah.
As this-
Just so you know, your screen isn't on the action.
You're right. Oh
It's
my
exactly above the
God.
wall, okay?
Dude,
I
I loved this
forgot.
corner.
Man, I fucking... Action as if it's when it's fucking D&D and nothing matters. This shit's a podcast and you know it.
Holy shit! All of us rolled a high inside check, like especially Rection. What the fuck?
So
Teehee.
So what you will get through your sanity check is you're hugging your dad and you know they're your dad. You recognize it, but something feels wrong. And you can't shake that feeling. And as
So-
everyone's like making their insight checks, seeing how you all rolled stupid high, there is like recognition in both of their eyes, but there's like a discongruency. And he mentioned that he had Garir's hat. He mentioned that he buried Garir. And he mentioned he was wandering the void as well, and apparently so was Garir. Their stories aren't lining up, but they recognize each other.
dude, can we go to a different room real quick? Just very, very quick.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Should I mute on stream?
She's gone.
Oh, she's gone. Should
Make
I
sure
have
that,
muted
like,
on
we-
stream? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Okay.
can do. So
Oh, that's so funny.
You don't want to know what you missed. You don't want to know.
I kind of do now.
Yeah.
That's too-
Don't worry about it.
So in this moment, Gire's gonna be a little, obviously a complete fucking mess, having met her father, who, she thought was dead. So this is a very fucky wucky thing for her.
But we gotta stream again.
Oh yeah.
Mr. God.
I
Or the
see
museum.
Minty has a visitor.
Yeah, I've got an assistant.
I see.
helping
I
me
see,
do
I
this.
see.
I love their snoot.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, you will see. There is a moment of there are moments of recognition, moments of like appreciation here, but also you see I'm sorry, what the fuck? What am I looking at? Sorry, I just suddenly
Share for music.
Sorry?
Screen share
Music.
for music because it broke since you left the call. Came back.
Right. Blame Makari.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Makari. It's all your fault. Everything.
Yeah, Macaulay, your dad is fault. Anyway.
I would normally say the accident wasn't your fault, but in this circumstance.
All right. As you look around, he sort of pushes back at you and say, "What has happened to you? You look... It's you, but... Kiria, I buried you. There was a funeral. There was so much
No,
pain.
no, that does not make sense. I watched you disappear. This makes no sense. This shouldn't even be the case. This isn't even your universe. I'm sorry. And she runs out.
Kiria, you roll a blow on your sanity check, and as you do, a voice in your head sort of like echoes. Poor girl. Even when you find those that love you, they are not really there. It's not really them. That
She's,
phrase, it's
she's
not
up in the
really
corner.
them. It's not really them over and over in your mind.
As that's happening, her right eye goes completely black, and a small green dot appears in the center of it, which starts moving of its own accord, like there's two separate faces on her body, and she's grabbing the side of her face. Her regular eye still streaming with tears. And that eye that has now become shadow slowly has a sort of shadow emanating from it, pigmenting her skin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be that person, but after I went and retrieved her, I would probably go after her again, because I'm stubborn and being like, not this again.
And as she's whatever little corner she's ended up in, she is grabbing onto a box for stability. And as she's doing it, she's grabbing so tightly the box starts splintering under her hands.
I think you would not be the only person to go looking. As you all head out and see, the masked man will sort of come out and sort of try to follow behind it. Could you give me a stealth check if you wish to be unseen? If you think that your character would like be trying to be alone right now.
I wouldn't say she's trying to be alone, it's wherever she's kind of ended up. So the stealth check is more so for where she's thrown herself, essentially.
Okay.
I don't think that she would be like trying to be stealthy.
Then I'll use your passive stealth here. Dear God. Oh wait, no, you still have pass without trace running on you.
I mean, realistically, if they're looking for me, they're probably not gonna find
Hidden
me.
in plain sight is.
I can make a perception check. What do you mean?
So that's 11 to be. Yeah, no, you're able to track them. And as you're looking around, the man that is your father apparently is looking around everywhere. Greer! Greer! And they see you.
As you approach, she's going to sort of rear up, and as she turns around, you will instantly see that the eye is now black with the green dot in it, but the voice that emanates is not hers. But she's speaking her own words, but it's not in her voice.
I'll keep my distance.
What do you want?
I don't think
And the second she
right
says
now.
that,
He'll just come up to you, bend down to meet you at your level, and he'll just embrace you wholly and completely.
in almost like a shocked moment, the eye that was black fades again. It's normal here. And she goes limp in his arms. I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't either. I am sorry. I am not. Can't be the one you remember. I'm sorry.
The only thing that I know, if you are anything like my father, my real father, then you will look after my friends. They are deserving of that, if nothing else. But we have things to talk about. And I think you need me as much as I need you. Whatever this world has thrown in our direction, whatever causality caused us to collide like this, it cannot be by chance. And I dare not question it. Know you. My papa would have done the same.
He'll look at you and give me an insight check. And you actually, for your sanity, you want to roll But Val, since you're looking, oh my god,
Shit.
roll it what again? I think
Another insight?
no, you're good. You can tell me whether or not you think this is worth a sanity roll. The look on his face as he's looking at you, it shows some familiarity, and he's trying to be comforting of a child as a father would.
Or is this directed at me?
No, that was directed at Val. If you want to like notice this.
As an insight check or sanity check?
Insight.
Check. I think.
As you are, yeah, you're getting a good read of this whole thing too. There's a look of unfamiliarity with the way you're talking. You see the differences now, and he notices in you. There are slight changes in your mannerisms, the way you talk, the way you act, and he's trying to hide that from you right now because, to some extent, in some world, you both clearly are family. But he doesn't recognize the way you act, the way you talk, the way you are.
And from how they are now looking at each other, you can see that through the tears and through the scrunkled up face that Gideir is
Don't say
pulling.
scrunkled up, goodness.
Like how else would you explain it? Like the very crunched up face that a kid gets when they cry at something.
Yeah.
I think that's the optimal word. Yeah.
I
like-
know it, but like scrunkled makes me think of
Distraught.
like
Fine, there's distraught look on their face.
Yeah,
You can tell
yeah,
it through
sorry.
the distraught look on their face.
You're good. I'm listen, I have a skill issue. Do not
She had been blinded through the sight of something that had been lost. Something that she had held on to, which, for all intents and purposes, although you wouldn't have known it, would have been the reason she was able to hold on to herself and, in essence, reconstitute herself. That this figure, not this figure, but a figure very like it, was her entire world. And now she doesn't see that world before her. She sees a facsimile of that. And she, for but a moment, felt that same glow. She remembered. And for but a moment, fell prey to wanting that to be the same. Have that back. And now she knows she doesn't. But she still wants to hold on to it for a moment more. But she goes quiet. And just holds him. We should go back inside. We can talk about this later.
We can. You kind of get enraptured within the art that you're working on, and it becomes this like very beautiful charcoal sketch of a father embracing their daughter, of like reunion, but there is like a little bit of catharsis in that, but it gets a little marred by the reality of the situation. But as you see them come into the building, hand in hand, still together, in spite of
in this moment, Gideir's gonna just stand before everyone. I owe you all an explanation. this man before you, in another land, is my father.
I believe that there may be some. Oh, continue. By all means.
It's just like I need to like double check something. He is. No, I'm sorry. I will not speak for. I'm not speak for him. In where I am from, my father died before me, and in that moment, I was sent to a place that was where the shadow enraptured me. But although that land looked similar to this, for whatever means that I cannot even fathom, I ended up here. A land similar to where I came from, but not the same. Places reversed, lands intertwixt. Names that were similar, but not the same. And Vi was my sister in that moment. He was the person who hated me. I did not have anyone beyond her. And you need to know, this is not my world. This is not my father. But he will help you. I'm sorry for the deceit.
He'll shake his head a little bit. There is likely no deceit. There is likely no pain, no betrayal in all this. It's a very confusing thing.
All I know is that when I ended up in this world, I was encapsulated by shadow. I was a captive within my mind of a waxy outer coating that had been garnered upon me by whatever magic had sent me through to this world. I had been shunned away within my own body. And the only thing that kept me whole within that darkness was the thought of my father. You may not be him, but you still stand for the same light that kept me whole, that allowed me to come back. I know I'm not your daughter, and I will not pretend to be. But my father would help us, as I have been helping them as well.
I assure you, I will help as however I can. As for myself, I am still unsure whether or not this is necessarily the same world I came from. My workshop is different, and there are changes. The streets are the same, but the buildings that line them are different. In all likelihood, I do not know if I even exist as I do here. I hope that you do not encounter a version of me that does mean to give you harm. But
Are
I
we even
assure you
sure? Are we even sure you're from this universe? You seem pretty confused about the whole thing.
I do not know. I do not know.
Girea's gonna have a slight smile on her face. I may not know much, But what I know is, no matter what universe, no matter what incarnation of you there may be, I know that in all the worlds, you are a nice man. You care. And whatever fate has placed us together, whatever cruel irony has brought us together for such tears to be shed, I think it is important we take strength and not fall into dismay from it.
Yes.
I'm going to help Tim. Please, if you need medical assistance, I will be here for you.
I'm also a doctor.
Father, and she's gonna look up at the father. Father,
He'll also look at you when you say father, like instinctually, like,
Father.
like,
Brillia,
yes.
I will go. Thank you. I know this cannot be easy for you. And I'm sure whatever or whoever your daughter was in this world, she loved you so much. You would have been the light of her entire life. And wherever she is now, she is smiling for you. And she turns to go and to take Tim and to his wounds.
In this universe, it's actually called Krier and not Gurir.
Stupid.
Dude, I nearly cried for that. Fuck.
Oh,
Like, it's. No, this is a fucked up situation.
yeah.
Like, neither of them belong.
Anyone else want to spill the beans on being an alternate universe? The universe itself? No?
Well, regardless of you two being from the same universe or
Oh,
different ones.
I'm
Shut
sorry.
up. Having very violent hiccups, so I've been like muted this entire time. Sorry.
It's so cute.
Shut up. Regardless of you two being from the same universe or not, you're still gathered and like together now. So this is my sanity regaining, taking shape.
I would simply stop having hiccups.
You need to
God.
remind yourself that you're not a fish.
True. I am not a fish, and hiccups aren't real.
Hiccups
By
aren't.
the way, can I
real.
just
That's
point out,
bad.
Hiccups aren't
how,
real.
how hard is the French accent to do? Because it's not easy.
It is rather strange to do. It is not something that comes naturally to me. And I very well may slip in and out of it from time to time. However, it is, given the fact that I have spent most of my life practicing with my voice different things, I definitely have an advantage over a lot of other people.
Dude, I can do a pretty good fucking Italian vampire.
Why a vampire specifically?
Italian vampire?
So,
I want to do
so
something
just to
on the
clarify,
Debate.
for all intents and purposes, what Grier has said is that she's not from this universe. I didn't really get to put it the way I wanted to, but what would have been put across is that when whatever happened in her original world, when she got encapsulated by the shadow is what brought her into this world. But as she fell into the shadow, that shadow dragged her through a dimension, sort of like a limbo, where shadow connects the worlds, and that shadow is what brought her here.
I can't believe we're putting a Marvel. This is crazy.
What the fuck do you mean you can't believe it? This is totally in line with all of my usual horseshit.
Is there another? Does this mean there's an alternate universe V running around? That's the bad evil guy. That's the bad guy. That's the end goal here.
I can't remember. Did we? Because we talked about this before the
You would have
campaign.
known your dad, which means if your dad is from the other universe, V would be too.
Did we catch your dad's name?
I said it at the end. Their name is Brula.
Brule?
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Brule? Is that it?
It means burn in French.
Brûlé.
Oh,
Brule.
I thought it was a kind of cheese.
No.
You can't make this shit up. Sorry.
I
Makari, I'm gonna
want,
DM you something, but continue.
I want to give the drawing to Brûlé and like just like whisper to him like, "Yo, give this to Greer. Trust." Also, regardless of where like what the universe you two are from, this moment is still very real. And then I hand them the drawing. I'm gonna mute again because I'm hiccuping so much. The hiccups aren't real, and you're not a fish. It's not working for me right now.
I'm sorry.
Having hiccups.
The what Boop
The
just
thing
said
is,
was
it
so-
has worked for me in the past, though.
The hiccups thing?
I know
Yeah.
it has worked for me before too, but right now my body just really wants to hiccup, like really bad for some reason. I have
What helps
acquired
for
a
me
new
is
deep-
sitting up straight. Sitting up straight and breathing in deeply helps for me.
Dude, I've
find
tried everything. I've drank upside down already.
Have you tried cutting off any limbs? That usually works for me.
Yo.
Yo.
Oh my god! Kill me! Kill me!
Alright, I got you.
It's just the county. Kill me.
Oh no! This should be clipped. God damn it!
Kill me, dude! I wanna die!
I don't want to be here anymore.
Guys, I just want to fucking die.
These helicopters are fucking
Damn, that's crazy.
Mr. Obama, please!
And perish.
Oh
You were talking about the Chaos Emeralds.
My chest
case,
hurts.
I happen to have a world here.
Mr. Obama,
Chaos control.
My stomach and my chest hurt.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, my chest hurts.
We had a really deep emotional moment. We had to have some sort of like chaotic.
Yeah,
comical
so
breakdown.
anyway, I'm going to canonically walk all the way over here and put my feet in the fire.
The funny thing is that might not even be a joke since you're a wildfire druid.
Exactly, that's not a joke. I'm putting my feet in the fire. Genius.
So much. The emotional whiplash of the past 20 minutes.
Oh my
True.
god.
I'm sorry, I can't control it.
So let's get this out of the way, right? Ria does not canonically have a mother anymore, right? It is a free game.
Oh, I hate
Oh
this.
my
The free
god.
game is crazy. The free game is nuts.
Nuts! Get yourself a dope today!
Anyways, yeah, I gave the sketch to Greer's dad.
Get yourself a time daddy! I don't...
Oh my fucking god.
Technically not the only quote-unquote time daddy I have in my campaign. Canonically, Merlin has Dilf energy.
Fuck everything we're doing in this campaign, we're finally the other time daddy.
Yes,
Oh, I can just show, like, there's no way he's gonna show up in this campaign, so I can just show them.
I have decided I'm becoming Greer's new stepmom. Easy.
Aww.
I'll be coming here.
Not about the family you're born with, it's about the family you find.
we're
It's
just
about the family you make, you mean?
we're just casually giving Greer's father a harem.
Auntie Ryzen, what are you doing to Auntie Val?
Oh no.
This is...
We're warming up for your father. Don't worry.
This is so cursed.
Oh,
My-
God.
No, that's not fair! Why did I make my dad hot?
I'm gonna lose my mind. This is gonna end up in an animated short when we get famous. Okay.
Why did like make my dad hot? It was
Imagine
crazy.
me being famous could not be true. I'm sitting... Oh, wait, I actually do have double digits. viewers. Woo.
No,
Hell yeah.
you know, it's usually it's not usually the time where the kid makes the parent.
Does Nora have hiccups in universe right now?
Yes.
Yes.
In this universe, it's reverse birth. God damn, the kids give birth to the
my
parents.
God.
I don't
Well, if it's
need to
reversed,
think
then-
about inverse
Right.
birth.
That
I
is
don't
the
need to
most,
think about that. I
No,
don't.
I
it's
think
reversed in the
that's the most
hiccups,
cursed
so-
thing I've heard you say.
Nora
like-
doesn't have hiccups, but
It's
everyone
like
else does.
they're born as adults and then they get younger.
Why are you existing? Oh.
I
So
find
weird.
God,
Because-
please.
I don't like it when Makari exists, honestly. Anyway, where were we? Right. Putting my feet in the fire. Crazy, that goes hard.
Anyway, you guys were curious what the guy looked like, the other Dilf man looked like. This is
Oh
Merlin.
shit, he's hot! Hell yeah, we're looking for him. Hell yeah!
Oh my god.
You will not find him. They are
Yes, tell me that
Probably
exact location.
on Avalon, the mythical isle that cannot be found, famously.
Ella, come over here. Come over here.
Didn't we
I had a
also make
vision.
Nyarlathotep hot?
Yeah,
Ella, come over here. I had a vision. We need to go to Avalon.
Avalon.
You wouldn't understand. We have to go there.
Well, I guess you've never led me astray so far.
All of the magical men in this campaign are all hot.
except Vincent. Vincent is just Vincent van Gogh. And
Vincent's
they're-
handsome.
Vincent
He
has
gets
old
a
man
pass.
charm.
Vincent would be okay. So Vincent would be really hot if he lost the other ear. Like, let's face it.
Oh my
he
god.
lost the
If he-
other.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even
Ears.
consider the like mental
Diabolical.
insanity part.
Holy shit!
Mental
Actually
insanity is pretty
diabolical.
hot. Yeah, Vincent's pretty hot actually.
More hot, more fun. Like, I mean,
with how strong I'm getting with magic, we can just teleport to the place where Merlin is. Totally.
oh, shit. Oh, I forgot the name though.
I'll
Oh,
just film for it. Yeah.
Everybody is has leveled up their character. Yes, everyone's level 10.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool. Canonically, in universe, this location is where you would be, like improving yourselves, getting your levels ready, and etc. etc. So,
Okay.
Long rest.
everybody will be able to take a long rest here. Yes.
Did we level up Tim as well? Tim deserves his level. Didn't think I'd forget about that, did you?
I would. I fucking hate my NPCs. Famously, want to kill them all.
Yeah, but we are gonna hold you accountable. He was in combat. He deserves a level.
He just got exploded in combat and didn't do anything.
Wait, are my hiccups gone? Oh my god, my hiccups seem to be gone. Let's go!
Let's go.
It's a miracle.
That's what I wait for.
Couldn't be. Can't believe it's finally us holding Boop accountable for his bullshit rather than the other way around.
Well,
True.
No, I think you guys hold me accountable for my horse shit all the time, actually.
True.
Um,
I do at least.
Anyways, Tim finally has his first divine aura. The aura
Let's
of
go.
protection. Congratulations,
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
my
gain
boy.
a +2 whenever you're standing next to them.
All right, you all owe me 50p.
That's true. Aura protection goes
all right,
hard.
congratulations. Tim and I are best friends now.
Sure. How do you want it delivered? In a glass or in a beaker?
50
The paladin and the barbarian holding hands.
It's like as I'm like tending to Tim's wounds, he like gets that aura around him. Like, you know when you if you've ever played World of Warcraft, you know when somebody levels up, they get the ding. Yeah.
My
So
God,
I'm
that's
just
not
like
perspective.
healing Tim, and all of a sudden he gets like boom going off, and we're like, oh Tim, Jesus, God, my eyes, flashbang,
God, Tim, warn somebody next time.
you can't just flash like that.
My sorry, did not catch my joke. Luckily, good.
Tim is leveled up to level 6, and the masked man is lost their exhaustion.
Can you give the masked man his actual name? Because I will
Yeah.
forget
Brula.
it. Brula.
His name
Brula.
is also Tim.
It's just secretly the Tim verse.
You will not call my father by that name. She said. She like screams out. His name is
His
Bruna.
name is
He may not
John
be my
Portrait.
daddy, but you will call him by his proper name.
John
Or I will stab you. She pulls out
Little
one of the
name
knives. Call him by his name.
Now, see, Brula was the name in your world, but in his world, it was John Portrait.
John Portrait.
John Portrait? What are we? Some kind of
You
paint
know, he killed a man with a fucking pencil.
It's funny, even in his timeline, you weren't named Greer, you were named Jane Portrait.
What are we? Some
This is
kind
the
of
cursed timeline. This is the fucking cursed
portrait?
timeline. Where's Thanos? End this timeline. End this fucking prune this timeline.
The TBA is gonna go wild on this one.
Everyone can take their long rest if they want.
Yay! What if I don't want to? What if I want to stay up and be miserable?
Oh,
You know, it's only in this world I have daddy issues.
I suffered so much trauma that I develop insomnia.
Hey, Ella, how about this, right? How about we take a long rest together this time?
No. This is like the first responsible adult. Like Brula comes along and like puts a barge pole between you two.
What do you mean, first responsible adult? What?
Don't worry, Brilla, I have more where that came from.
If Nora
No,
gets more
God.
sanity back, like nat 20. Good God, finally. Fucking.
And what do you mean? What do you mean? You're part of this team, which means you are not responsible for being here in the first place.
Dude, who was it that did not want to follow this scary guy last session? Huh? Or like 2 sessions ago? Huh?
So, yeah, maybe like following him in wasn't the best decision, but like we had to do something.
Did we?
I mean, but what do you suppose we do? Like fight? Listen, don't give me that sound, darling, please. Like, what were we supposed to do? Like, barge into their castle of evil? I don't know what they have.
I mean, it
So-
would have been
You're
kind of
heading
funny.
to a fucking hospital.
The Hospital of Evil.
Yeah. As you look around, Nora.
Yes. Yo, my hiccups are gone. I'm so happy. Let's go.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Oh, my hiccups are gone! The hiccups are gone! That's awesome!
It was going on for so long. Like, only like 20 minutes or so, but like, still.
Before, are we saying that the time's passed now and the it's been like a
Yes.
break kind of thing?
Yeah.
I would say that just to like set the scene, in the time that's passed, Giria and Brula would now be like talking, and Giria's showing off all these like funny little devices she's made to show him kind of like, you know, may not be father and daughter kind of thing, but she's showing him all these like intricate devices that she's made for like all her medical purposes, like it's now like a peer talking to another peer, but in that giddy sort of childlike fashion of like, ooh, look at this thing I made, look at this thing I made. Oh, what about this? Have you seen these pills that I've infused with magic?
Interesting. They're very excited. My,
Yes.
as you like, how do you rest during the journey?
I'm gonna have poured out the water of this trough and then lay in it. I don't know.
What?
Away from everyone else. Also, I didn't get a response from the fact that I gave the drawing thing to.
Oh, he'll like
Yeah.
look at it and say like,
Yeah.
"This is incredible. Thank you. I will try to offer it to her when the time feels right."
While he's responding, I just walk to the froth and pour out the water and lay in bed, and then long rest.
Yeah.
I just saw that. Okay, cool. There you go. Thank you.
As you sleep and rest,
Mhm.
I'm gonna make sure to give everybody a blanket.
give me a
I prefer sanity.
yeah, give me a sanity check.
Yeah, I fucking knew it. Normal. Yeah.
Normal here. Given
Why do I have a situational bonus on it?
Because I gave you a blanket.
No, but like on the sanity check.
I don't know.
I don't know where that's from. Well, whatever.
Wait, you have a situational bonus? You shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, because of
apparently,
fucking Tim.
Okay.
Oh, right. Dude,
So
Paladin
remove
level 6
2,
goes
it's
hard.
7 then, I guess.
Yes,
Right?
remove 2, it's 7. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 7.
Jack of all trades probably also did something.
Maybe, especially since I hit level 10. Yeah, proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check you make, either for either chosen proficiency. No, that's not right. Jack of all trades. No.
We should make you
Okay.
do a saving throw instead in the future. That's fine.
That's fine, yeah. But it's a 7.
You're looking out at this, and it's hard not to feel like your mind probably feels a little gross after everything that happened. You're processing it now as you're sitting in this isolated tub that still's probably a little damp. And you hear a voice in your mind. Why even try so hard? Poor girl. This world, pretending it has meaning, pretending anything has meaning. That's true madness. You have potential. Bring forth something real. Unmake everything. Why, after everything you've seen, do not wish for it when you could do so much more? And as this happens, I think within the dream that you would be in, you would start to see dripping. The walls unmake themselves. The floors cool down. And your feet become covered in a deep red. It's too bright to be paint, to be blood. It's too vibrant. And as you stare into this, it's as if you're seeing a way to make and remake and unmake the world. As the landscape falls away, all that's left, all that you can see is an empty, vast abyss. The paint on the ground and a brush in your hand. for the dreamer. My.
Yep.
This. You get a very. I need you to give me a sanity check, and if you roll high enough, I'll let you choose what happens here. Or sanity save. Don't roll below a 5. Smile. A 10 is exactly the DC that I needed.
We're cooking.
Let's go.
You're looking at this brush here. The paint beneath your feet, the potential to make something. And you're looking forth and you see whatever mind fuckery is happening to you. You're realizing that the man that pushed you into this place is trying to get you to draw a sigil on the ground or in the air or anywhere with the brush. Sigil of a disarrayed star. Lines and curves and bends going every which way. This is what goes into your mind right now. But you push through the influence. In lieu of this sign of madness, you are given the option to create, to paint. Is there anything that comes to mind?
A better bed.
A better bed?
Yeah.
I gave you a
What?
blanket.
Yo, a better bed.
It
I'm
starts.
fucking tired.
It starts with the blankets. You feel the warmth as Ella puts on the blanket, and it feels scary at first. But the warmth, the comfort, it grabs hold of you in time. And you think, this stuff, you've gone through so much. Now more than ever, all you want to do is rest in a comfy, cozy bed. And I think that you do. You make it. And soon, manifesting around you is a cozy, comfy bed. The dreamer can keep sleeping. And you will too. As you climb into the bed, rest on the softest pillow you can ever imagine, with a cozy blanket and a nice mattress. You lie down, and though you did have this nightmare, you push through and sleep peacefully.
Let's go. it would either be a bed or a dog. Okay,
Valid.
so creating a dog seems scary. Creating life, no.
Might have gone worse, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I just needed to run that scene. Mai,
Yeah.
you now have access to the item that we discussed, and you can use it a number of times per day equal to your negative sanity score modifier.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I see.
Equal to your negative sanity modifier.
And the bed does not count as my one-time use of the day.
Nope.
Sick. Cool.
For those of you asking, because my sanity came so close to fucking hell, they now have access to this marvelous pigments that they can use to create.
Ooh.
With their magic brush that they have, they can use it to create any like a 5 by 5 foot thing. I'll have to do the wording, but it's effectively minor illusion, something minor illusion becoming real once per day.
That's so sick.
Yeah. Also, it might be familiar to everyone who helped.
Does that mean you can paint a picture of my real dad?
No, because she doesn't know what he looks like.
I have no idea. But I think the item also, if you see it, it might be familiar to something we saw on the train. I believe.
Yeah.
That's an Miku?
I actually have to make a meme out of this. You're not my real dad!
You're not my real dad! Shut up! You don't get to tell me what to do!
This is like such a League of Legends coded character, I swear to God.
I can commit arson by creating a tiny dollhouse that's already on fire and put it inside a house.
True.
Double arson. Yeah.
This shit is so powerful. Like a 5 foot cube of anything you want.
It's really
You do
cool.
need like a little bit of time to make it.
Bazooka!
Yeah. What does everyone else do? I believe that Lynn, Aeon, we had a scene with Makari, Minty. I'll leave Makari's conversation with her dad for last here. What are you guys doing for your during the long rest? What fuckery are you guys getting up to?
That's a great question. I think Ella is still trying to come to terms with the situation and how many civilians have now died and or been melted in their wake so far. And with this like rare downtime, she's kind of just doing the best she can to help sort of give everyone else like a sense of normalcy, like going around and giving everyone blankets, like probably, I don't know if there's anything here for like food or like rations we all have or whatever, but she would probably try to help like cook or something. Like she's just trying to do her best to keep everyone else sane, to keep herself sane.
Can I see this? Can I make an inside check on that, being the fucking therapist?
Chad, is this
give it to
real?
me.
I think it's probably not.
She's actually having a breakdown and she's faking it. Let's find out.
Okay, I'll tell you based on your roll. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, it's very clear that she's barely holding it together and is kind of doing it to hold it together. But it's not like she's gonna like, I don't know, have like a panic attack or something right now. She's just kind of on that like tenuous sort of, wow, everything is a lot and really crazy. Let me make sure everyone else here is okay. If that makes sense.
Nothing about this entire campaign makes any sense. How dare you even use or utter that word in this campaign?
Oh, here's a good idea. Do we have any way to make coffee at this? at this
No.
Man,
Well, you
I
are
love
in
coffee.
Coffee.
Yo, I have a way to create coffee.
Yeah, get your ass over it. You,
guys
are now,
know.
you are now
Fucking
officially
God.
a dispensary. Thank you.
No,
Not the
but
dispensary.
but you guys don't know this.
Creates a 5-foot cube of pure methylphenidate.
Oh my god.
Jesse,
Yes,
Jesse, we need
finally,
to paint.
just enough ADHD meds to stem my crippling illness.
I just paint a gelatinous cube around our enemies.
I don't know what you've done. Like this is actually thinking with portals.
True.
You're a genius.
I paint portals? No.
Dave Johnson here. With new patent Capricha cube of bullshit technology. If you can think it, you can make it.
Random
will
bullshit,
say-
go.
as Ella's doing that stuff, when does Val, having done that insight check, like say anything to her or like do anything?
When Ella gives Val the blanket. You know, sometimes you should make your own bed first, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, it'll be there for me after everyone else is settled.
Yeah, but that's kind of the point.
The point of making my own bed first.
I know you care about everybody, but I just have a feeling that sometimes you do it at the cost of your own being.
Well, thank you. Yeah, things have just been really crazy, and I don't know, I just kind of feel like it's hard to not lose grasp on what's real in here, so trying to make sure that
trauma deflection.
I'm trying to make sure that everyone else here doesn't struggle too hard with that, and I want to just make sure we're all kind of, holding on to solid ground. And I think as she says that, hey Boop, you know that new thing that Ella can do?
Yeah.
Oh. Am I about to get fireballs? Oh, yeah!
Do you think it makes sense for that to happen kind of involuntarily
Yeah.
in this case? Okay, so she says that. She says, like, trying to make sure everyone holds on to solid ground. And as she says that, she starts levitating off of the ground. And
Honestly, Val's probably cool with the situation. It's just reaches her hand out.
what's... Huh?
You're new to this whole magic thing, huh?
Yes? Why am I flying? And she, like, tries to, like, grab on and, like, pull herself.
I guess they say whenever you don't think of flying, you can fly.
This is normal? This is normal.
I think it's far from normal, but
You'll see Tim shout out, "No, it's not."
probably won't kill you, is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's good.
You know?
How do I stop?
That's a good question. I'm just going to pull her legs down to the ground.
Okay. And then she, like, starts to hover a little bit more, and then it stops and she falls back down, like, to her feet. Okay. That was weird.
That's new. It's kind of interesting, kind of fun in a way.
I guess so. Well, either way, thank you.
If you ever need somebody to talk to, you know where to find me.
Yeah. I might take you up on that sooner than later. Thank you.
I give a smile. I instantly look at Raijin. Now you.
What do you want?
You come with me. We need to
I
talk.
think I'm okay.
You think you're okay?
Yes, I think I'm okay.
Would you prefer to talk in private or where everybody can listen?
At this point, whatever you have to say to me is probably better done in public. Who knows what might happen behind closed doors?
Anyway, you turning into a ballistic magic nuke.
Yeah.
And this is kind of about our promise, and I don't want to say that in front of everybody.
Fine.
Walk out the door. Drag Raijin willingly with me.
Okay.
Raijin, I don't know about you, but as much as I don't want to kill you, if that time ever comes, I don't think I can.
Look, I understand that this is not something that anyone here wants to look forward to. But as the person actively dying, I just need to know that you guys are going to be ready. Look, I have tried to mull over multiple options. And at this point, if you did notice, I don't think it's just by my opinion that my clock is ticking down.
I know, and I'm making it worse, and sometimes I feel like I should just not be here at all, but...
No. It is not your fault. Was it your fault that all this stuff happened back then?
Like in the train,
church?
No.
No. So if it's not your fault back then, why is it your fault now? This is the culmination of something that was forced on me that I didn't ask for. A connection to a greater power that I never wanted. They told us to pray for times like these, but this is not what I prayed for.
For once in my life, I feel like I have the power to do something, and I still cannot help you.
But you can.
When if there comes a time where I can't? And God knows what will happen. You might kill me. You might kill everybody in this room. The other room.
And I need you to be ready when that time comes. You want to help me?
Oh, do I? I don't have the
When
magic to do that.
We have time.
I should fire at you. Okay.
We have time. Use this time wisely. Instead of gawking at me from across the room, maybe you should be preparing and growing stronger.
I don't know how.
Then find out.
Look,
you saw what happened back in that town.
It's because of your magic.
Exactly. Okay. One way or another, I am a walking risk to this team. I'm not saying I'm gonna leave. I need to figure something out fast. I felt something pull at me. After everything that happened in town, something was egging me on And with each passing moment that I use whatever this is, it gets harder and harder not to listen.
I'm sorry, Rajan. I just wish I could. It's okay. You know, I love you now, and I'll love you even if you're not here anymore. So,
You know that's all I'll ever ask for, right?
I know.
Look, whatever you do, whatever happens, I will always know that you did your best. Okay?
I'll get stronger, and I'll make sure I can do the job.
Thank you.
Ah,
That's all I ever want. I'm gonna stay outside actually. Boop.
What are you up to?
I'd like to pray.
Okay.
And he prayed.
There is no amount of Jesus that will save us from this.
Oh my god!
Thank you.
I'm going to sit the breast on the box inside.
Because this is extremely fucking relevant. Who are you praying to?
Well, the one entity that I'd probably like to pray to the least, the one crackling inside of my veins.
Ah. The flame. Got it. What do you say?
It's been a long time since I've even wanted to speak to you. You have been a part of my life since I can remember. Our connection was not by choice, but my devotion to you was. Whatever forces have bound us together, whatever led you to find me, that doesn't matter. I am bound to you, flesh and soul. But I need help. I cannot properly contain or command the power you have given me. And for whatever purpose it may be, whatever inevitable end it may drag me towards, I want to go deeper. Guide my hand. And at the end of this long road, I will be yours.
Do you mean what you are saying here?
Wholeheartedly. I know no other choice.
This is me, the DM, talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raijin feels like she has no other choice. She means exactly what she says.
No, you're not getting a voice, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And this stillness of mind. You find give me a flat d20. Nothing else, just a normal d20. as you pray, you get exactly what you probably expected. Nothing. Exactly what you remember from times long past. There is a feeling of power coursing through your veins, but there's no grand voice. There is no divine revelation, just the power within you. You know this entity, this power is real. The divinity that's ripping you limb from limb. It's
Can
real.
I get a bless you?
Bless you.
It's existed before you, and it'll exist long after. You find yourself praying to a god that does not listen or does not care. Same as everyone else. But even in spite of that, you do feel the power. You know they're real. You know they're there. All you can do is hold out hope. The silence, the stillness, is deafening. That's what comes of your prayer.
With a blank stare of disappointment, but also unease. The only thing I hear is the heartbeat in my own chest. The idea of me praying to someone, something that is obviously connected to my very soul, tethered to my very being, but does not give one singular damn about my success or failure. It depresses me. But that's not something I can readily share with everyone else. So I turn around and I sulk back into the building and put on a fake smile for everyone else.
Give me the deception roll. We'll roll that. We'll tell that versus everyone's passive insight here.
Okay.
Yo, my passive insight is nuts.
Oh boy.
Ian.
I think everyone is able to tell something's wrong. I don't know if anyone would necessarily take the time to speak. Maybe they would. They probably would, given that it is something that I brought up that exists. But
To be honest, the most
Or-
logical thing is that something between me and Raijin happened because we both look sad. We just had a conversation.
But even falling apart, breaking as you are, the embers of this eternal flame powerful as it may does not give you anything. There is no voice, there is no feeling. There is only the power that you have within you, without the means to properly contain or use it. Give me a religion check.
Advantage or normal?
We'll do normal here. This tracks. The eternal flame, as you know it, is fickle, but not even in a way that can be influenced. It gives power, it answers prayers in ways that are unseen, unknown, and unheard. The hand in all aspects of creation and none at all. To say that it is less of a god and more a power source that can be accessed through faith, belief, practice, and worship. And maybe once upon a time you would have had that. But given everything that has happened to you, your faith is shattered. Your body is broken. Even if... Sorry?
Oh, no, sorry, can I?
Even if they were known for reacting, very few gods would be able to reach out at moments like this.
Know who does react? Friends.
Yay.
In this moment, whether she knew or not, Iria is going to walk up with a hot cup of coffee in her hands and offer it to Raijin. Raijin, it's a good morning to you. You know, whatever troubles you, I daren't question what it might be. But we will go through whatever we are going through together. We have come this far after all, no?
Indeed we have. Thank you.
Wait, is it morning?
I mean, we had a long rest, right?
Yes, time is a little fucky right now. We're gonna go, as all of you have had your little moments here, we're going to go back a little bit to look at Gurier and their quote-unquote father.
And
as you guys were sharing.
As she hands the coffee to Raijin, she would have come back to give a coffee to her father. And sit down with him.
Thank you.
If you're anything like my father, you are the father from where I am from. You are as much of a coffee fiend as he, I would say.
I appreciate it.
You know, I think for the sake of focus, there is much to be said between you and I.
How so?
I feel as though maybe it should wait for after We have bigger fish to fry. I believe is the term. I would speak to you more of our connection. It is an intriguing circumstance, no?
It is.
But we are in search of. Yeah, we are a group in search of. Oh, I was about to say Van Gogh. It's not Van Gogh, is it? Oh, what was the name?
Arlen Snow was his name.
Yes. Well, actually, it's been that long. What was our goal?
To stop the cult from continuing their work with and uncover the secrets behind the institution where they found Van Gogh.
Ah, yes.
Hopefully put an end to any scheme. Van Gogh mentioned that they wanted him to come back to finish something.
The psych word cult.
For the sake of keeping things on a professional level, we are a band of people of fortune and coincidence. We are trying to stop the cult that you are so encapsulated by. We were. What do you know of the cult? As you were taught by one, I suppose.
As I understand it, this cult of, well, they called it the Dreamer, but I suspect there's a more true name than that.
Yes. That
They...
is. That sounds very, very similar to what we know. What were you doing when before you were captured? How did you come by to be in that creature?
I was... My world was very similar to this one. But the cult had overtaken different things. The city was all but destroyed, the populace all but controlled. And I was one of very, very few. I remember when the stars fell. I remember when I was raging as they took you. When they took you, I went near mad, trying to find a way to stop it in any way possible. But you'll pause for a moment. I think I failed. In this world, there were people who were trying to assist. It did not work. One by one, they all fell before it was just me. And when the stars fell, it seemed like it was not like that of shooting stars. It was paint dripping on a portrait, falling down to the earth in radiant rain, suffering.
You have been through so much.
I interrupted the ritual. I was trying to. know if I'd succeeded. But one of their men brought me here, captured me, and then I went into that cold void for a long time.
There are forces at work here that I do not think it is wise to even question. We have been privy to the madness that has been brought from all of this. In some way, I believe, in our own ways, we have all failed individually. But now we are brought together. We can find a way to help each other. We are trying to stop the same evil that you did. I do not think you failed. I do not think any of us have specifically failed. Whether it is the hands of fate, whether it is divine providence, or whatever Gumcha you wish to call it, I believe we are brought together for a reason. We are trying to stop the same evil. I think we are meant to meet. I think we are meant to stop this together.
I'll give you a little half-hearted smile. One that tells you that he's still deeply in pain, but trying to stay optimistic.
Through all of this, Gidea's got a very similar kind of complexion going. She is not maintaining eye contact, but she is trying to keep her sort of jovial, cordial nature. And every now and again, doing that kind of like childlike glance up, and like a kid who's kind of been told off kind of thing.
In one of these moments, continue.
No, that's fine.
I was gonna say, in one of these moments, your eyes briefly meet, and he's filled with like a sense of nostalgia, as he would have said. You do not act like her, but you have carry with you, her optimism. I'm sorry that I'm not your father.
No sorries are required. Our trauma is our own. I think it is important to see the light in this, to be reminded of the light that might have been lost.
Yes.
And a reminder of what it was we had. We do not mourn. We cannot mourn. We cannot let the dread and the fear overwhelm us. Not now. We will have time for that later. There are more dire things that we need to keep our focus on. For that reason, we can be strong for each other. We can be each other's light, reminding what we were fighting for. Even if it is but a reflection, a similar reflection. Now, we are trying to stop the same evil. Do you know of a man called Snow? Actually, do we know his name?
First name John.
I think yes, because you read it on the box.
Yeah.
That all of that like weird paint was directed to them.
So rather than explaining, like saying, so Gidea's going to basically explain the whole deal with Van Gogh, the fact that he was being attempted to brought back, what the cult was trying to do. And as she finishes explaining basically what led up to this moment and what they've done till this point, she sort of had purposely left out the point where she was the evil plague doctor, where she was the shell of herself.
Mm-hmm.
but specifically replacing that sort of allegory with more of a. It was just a different person, kind of sort of allegorical conversation.
Yeah.
And kind of trying to leave out the fact that the demon plague doctor is technically still her in different form. But I suppose really anyone who would have seen it would probably know, kind of thing.
Everyone here, content warning. But also it's a horror campaign, so you know, but also a content warning. That is very different from what happened in my time. We were trying to track down Van Gogh for a time, and we did not meet them. He did not happen to run into the cafe where we happened to be enjoying a conversation with friends.
That
is hard to find.
Then I suppose this is a universe. You are from not even this world, like me, and yet brought together in this unifying space, void of either of our presences, in some way or another. That really solidifies my thought that we were brought here for a reason. Destined to fail in our own worlds in one way or another, tragic and poetically. But in our failings and fall, we can rise here. I wax too. I wax. It is fascinating though. We are trying to find this cult and this ritual of which you talk. Unfortunately, we have had very little success in finding it. All we know is we are trying to get to a sanatorium, of which they were planning to take Van Gogh to.
I remember when we made it here. We did find Van Gogh. They were trying to stay sane, but they were far too close. They had not ran off. They ended up. When we found them, we tried to keep them safe, tried to flee the city, but when we did, they found us. And bless his heart, hating everything that they were doing. Man took his own life in hopes that with him dead, their plan was foiled. But they just took his corpse and puppeted it. The body remembers, even if the mind is gone.
The word puppeted makes Giria wince ever so slightly. Like a bit of a, you know, when you get one of those like intrusive thoughts of something you really wish you hadn't remembered.
Mm-hmm.
A feeling I know all too well.
Mm-hmm. That reanimated corpse ended up killing the previous cult leader. It very well could have been the snow you refer to, but this lich that became of Van Gogh.
My God.
Mad.
So this is Payne's portrait. Where he came from, it was Agony's illustration.
I hate it here.
Alright.
Stupid, I love it.
You know that this is a serious scene here.
I am sorry. Continue. It just hit me. I'm sorry.
No, it was a serious scene.
It was a serious scene. You'll continue. Van Gogh, the Lich of Van Gogh killed the old cult leader, took over, and we likely did not have an opportunity to even uncover what they were. We just had to try and stop everything. And then we fell. I'm sorry if I cannot provide you with any benefit in this case. But you are right about the sanatorium. You are right about that hospital. They were preparing a ritual inside. And it is likely deep within the northern end of the city where we fled. If this time is similar enough, it would be worth investigating. Hopefully, an innocent man can live a full life. And we can avoid the tragedies that will come in the future.
My father or no, you have his warmth. And I do not think that you are as lost as you think you are. I see you resonate with the same warmth and energy that my father once carried.
I appreciate it. But I doubt that your father would have carried so many armaments on them. And he'll begin to pull out, like, pistols, weapons.
You know, I doubt your daughter would have carried quite so many either. And she like flexes her wrist daggers and the sickles on her side. I suppose we are both creatures of circumstance.
I suppose so. My career. She was just as kind, just as accepting, more aligned with the druidic powers. She wanted to be a conservationist, hated the deforestation, the rock, the destruction that happens in the name of society, and wished to create wanted to study creatures and life.
I suppose in this moment, like, as like this kind of like conversation starts veering off topic, they kind of almost like as like a rather than daughter to father conversation, it starts veering into peer-to-peer conversation about the intrinsicness of like the metaphysical of like how so things change. So do they stay the same but in different form? I suppose if there is like if this conversation were to like carry on, this is kind of where it would veer out of into a more irrelevant, erroneous kind of things where they're just like having an intelligent father to intelligent daughter about their studies and whatever.
Mm-hmm. I think his mention at describing your career, his career as a druid, will hit you a little bit though, given the fact that once upon a time, when you wore the mask, you were a druid.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
World.
I thought I was a warlock. Was I not a warlock?
Nope.
I'm the druid now, bitches.
Oh yeah, no, I changed into a fucking like it wasn't just a druid. It was like I changed into a
druid specialized in like necromancy.
Yeah, and I remember.
Where's druid?
Yeah. I miss my little dragon buddy. Now it's a necro dragon.
As the conversation of the various differences come to a close, you guys do eventually get your rest. You guys are able to sort of wake up, and as you do wake up, you will see that Mai somehow, instead of sleeping in a water trough, is now sleeping in a bed.
And now waking up, hyperventilating, noticing this.
Okay, calm down, please.
Ella?
Hmm?
Pal?
Yeah, calm
see,
down, please.
your
Oh.
the doctor man will come over and is like, "Are you okay? How are you doing? You seem very distressed."
I just point at the bed.
I kind of make my way over hearing my name.
No, it's completely fine. Sometimes, at night you accidentally pee the bed.
Make
There's a bed now.
Not just actually
There's
pee
a
the
bed.
They've just
How did you get the
accidentally
bed?
the bed.
Ella kind of
Um,
winks at the situation a
this-
couple times and is like, "There's a bed."
Oh, but I love that for you though. But next
This
time, can we
bed-
have a bed too?
This bed was not here when I fell asleep. Did any of you fucking go to a neighbor's place and steal it or something? Because the only fucking person I can think that has ever thought of something like that would be
Like
you.
to think everybody just looked at Gruyere in the room.
It is like
I'm pointing at Val.
Giddy is like sipping her coffee, and she's like looking with a
What?
little surprise, like, "What? What is it?"
Wait, whoa! Why me? Have I ever stolen anything?
Yes.
Yes.
When did I do that?
I watched you steal those potions.
Okay, but there was that one
Well,
time.
okay,
When
but,
else have I stolen anything?
Okay, but they were just laying there.
And you
And,
still stole them.
I mean, we
Okay,
are fine.
whoever
Listen,
fucking stole anything, that's not the
We-
point. Why is there a fucking bed?
I mean, did you steal her?
I mean, no, I just figured you conjured it out of thin air.
Conjured it out of thin air.
Now that would be a neat
I-
little trick.
I know, right?
I was
At this point, I'm
asleep.
kind of starting to believe that just anything could happen whenever.
Mhm.
I did
Okay, so
dream
Ella
of
starts
drawing a bed.
levitating. You start doing bad magic.
Bad magic.
I happen to know some bad magic myself, to be honest.
Yeah, same.
Oh.
I'm something of a bad magic magician myself.
Okay. Regardless, I did. I like think back. My face blankens, goes blank for a bit. I'm like, I did paint a bed in my sleep, but that wouldn't explain this.
I
I
mean,
mean, it kind of does.
Nora,
People
Nora,
can't just conjure items.
Nora, sweet
For-
little.
Yes, they
Okay,
can.
Nora. Look around you. Look at the
not
people
like-
we're with. Have you seen the amount of shit we've been in?
A full fucking bed?
I mean, hear me out. It's not uncommon of a thought for someone who's already infatuated with the concept of painting and can also do magic to randomly dabble in pictomancy.
I mean, yeah, and she turned into like a raging demon god. Like, it's not that weird when you think about it. You put it in perspective.
I've never done or heard of anyone doing this with painting,
I have.
especially
Well,
not in your. Wait, you have?
Gestures over it.
I have. When I was combating the cult in my day, in my time, wherever I'm from,
Well, you were also in a cult. Has everybody been in a cult here? Can everybody
was
that has been in a cult
fighting
raise
it.
their hand?
Gonna raise
Oh, you
your
were fighting it. That's different. Never mind. Don't raise your hand.
I've also never been in a cult. Well,
But
what were you saying?
when I was fighting it, they ended up there was a version of Van Gogh that would do grand things with pictomancy like this. When we had him in our care for a time, he was able to do things like this. was powerful. And even still, he could not, when he was overtaken, becomes far less amusing and far more serious when you see them create monsters and sigils in an instant.
Wait,
Horrors
but
and nightmares painted.
wait, do you guys remember Van Gogh's studio?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
The fair, you weren't there, but the paintings, the creatures.
Yes.
Yeah.
The different creatures that came out of his paintings, yes. Nightmares.
This might explain why the cult wanted him.
While he was still in his right mind, they would come out after him when they were made as mistakes. But once he was killed and taken over in his mind, warped by the cult, he was able to mass produce these creatures.
I don't know how I did this though.
I don't think Van Gogh realized how he did it either. It could be that something similar that was happening to him may be happening to you.
So you're saying I'm losing my mind?
I'm saying pause.
That I'm losing my mind.
I believe
That
I do
you
not
are a
believe you're.
target for the cult. Just as much as he was.
I'm losing my mind.
Nora.
Nora. Get it?
It's
Get it? It's gonna
be
like
okay, Nora.
sit next to Nora. No, Nora. This is not you losing your mind. This is you becoming who you were destined to be. You are discovering something about yourself. This should be a cause for celebration. Not all of us get to find out or know ourselves truly. But this, and she like pats the bed ever so slightly. This is not madness. This is a spark of creation. I do not think it should be something to be feared, but rather cherished. Whether
Nora,
this
give me a
means we have to
sanity
be.
Okay, thank you.
Continue, Greer.
Yeah, let's go.
Continue, Greer.
Burn it all down. Let's go.
Whether
Let's go!
this does, however, mean we are probably going to have to be a little bit more cautious around the cult. As if they were after Van Gogh for this exact power, then it would be daring to say that they would be after you for the same reason. But would it not make sense? In a moment like this, they would expect us to try and hide. They would be out searching for Nora. No?
Right about that. You know, when I had that, talk at the table with that one guy who said he was an archaeologist and then he became a demon. Yes, apparently they're all after you all, except for me, because apparently I'm useless. So, that's the whole thing.
You're like
Uh-huh.
you're like the most magical person here.
At the minute.
You are not useless, you, darling. Please.
I know my place. It's fine.
At the mention of
fine.
the guy at the cafe, I get like 1,000-yard stare.
I mean, He also said that he was like working at a dig site out of the town. I don't think it's a dig site, but I think he might be telling half the truth there.
I believe in a moment like this, it is I think to gain an advantage, because I am sick of being the one to always being the one unprepared in situations. I think in a moment like this, they expect us to flee. They expect us to get Nora away from their clutches. I think in a time like this, we need to do the most unexpected thing, and go on the attack. We need to take the initiative. They probably have all of their members out looking. They would not likely have as much of their custodies in their more important of locations.
You
I
will
mean,
see.
I love that thought, Guerre, but I also know that they very much expect us to come.
Damned if we do, damned if we don't.
That's
So
my
we might
Either
as well
way,
do.
the roads coming in and out of the city are likely going to be protected. The train station, even more so.
I mean, is there any resistance in the town? Any other people?
Hmm.
Are you all that's left? Not that you're not amazing, because I'm sure you are.
Who are you referring to, Tim or the doctor?
Oh, to the doctor.
Okay. It did seem that there was a period of time where more people were confused than anything else. It seems that whatever has happened, the city is not full of thralls as it was in my time. Whatever has happened has not finished happening yet. Either way, if we are going to escape or go on the offensive, we will likely only have one opportunity.
Well, seeing as they don't want me, I guess I'm the best bet to scout for anything happening.
I don't think any of us should go alone, though.
Not alone, just making sure that we don't walk into something we don't want to walk into.
Oh, like the last time?
The last time, I know I fucked up with the giant magma shark and the cafe, but sitting idly is not gonna do anything.
They know things now.
Well,
They
if we're
know
gonna be
things
sending,
now.
They already knew things.
if we're thinking of sending a scouting team, I mean, I don't think they would expect for there to be alive or in this world, right?
As it seems to me, we have two locations. There's the dig site that they mentioned, and that is also the sanatorium. I suppose the only thing that now questions is whether we go for one or the other.
I can
Right.
always send in Cayenne to scout ahead.
Just make sure you don't sap me so that they explode.
I mean, listen, your power felt nice to have, but I think it might be a little bit too volatile at times.
A little.
It did, however, get us out of that pickle, even though it did explode in our faces.
That's true.
We gotta stay positive here. It did help.
Killed hundreds of people, yes. Uh-huh.
Yes, that is, you know,
Listen, let's not get
sometimes
bogged down with who exploded who.
I didn't mean to explode those people. Like, they were just there at the unfortunate time, and that happens sometimes.
Collateral damage for a reason, no?
You know, I've had a few shows in the circus that, you you gotta learn some things.
I don't think any of you understood what I mean by they know things now.
Okay, but you care to explain what they know? They know how to paint a portrait? Are you hiding something?
That guy was in my head. Prodding, prying. I'm pretty sure he knows most all of our abilities. And the locations we've been, and probably the location of Van Gogh.
And this means we need to act without uncertainty. The sooner we act, the less likely they are to capitalize on this knowledge they know.
Yeah, I
And
can't say I like our odds necessarily, but it's probably our best chance.
listen, we have all been on the back end this entire time. Ella, Nora, and Ryzen, I suppose, to a degree. You were here since the beginning. You, of all people, know the tribes and tribulations that you have been through. When have we ever, in any of this, had the chance to make a stand on our own terms, to make a choice of our own? I think this is our time to turn the table, rather than waiting for fate to come to us. I think we need to take matters into our own hand and take matters to them. We cannot be caught on the back foot again. And I refuse to allow that. I am not going to lose you all to this.
I hate to agree, but I do. I think that she makes perfect sense.
I think this is a death sentence, but somebody has to do it.
I hate to say it. If we sit and wait, we die. If we get up and do something, we will probably still die. But at least we have made an executive choice and we have tried something. We have can at least say that we have made our fate our own.
Yeah?
Rather than rolling over on our back, rather than I'm sorry, this is not of me, Nora, Ella, Rajan, him. I do not want us to die.
Yeah, me too.
I just believe that we should be proactive.
Haven't you
So
already
that-
died twice?
Oh, I got better. But all of the.
You got better at it. It's okay.
It is a simple notion. The longer we wait, the worse it will get. And I think all of the sacrifices we have made would go in vain if we do not take this one chance. If we do not act now, I do not think we will get another opportunity to have the first foot, as you say.
They have Nora's mind. They know our stuff. Nora, what do you think I can do?
Boop. When when my mind was like pretty much probed, did I manage? I don't remember. Did I manage to gather any information back? Like,
I don't think you did. I don't think that was actively something that was happening right now. It was all such a
No.
blur. But
Yeah.
do you think that there's a good chance that now that it has happened, if they were to open the connection, you could maybe try and do it?
right. I don't think
Like,
I want to willingly.
Yeah.
Do it, though.
You know, that's fair.
Sorry, what was your question, Lynn? I don't remember now.
What do you think I can do in magic?
Think what you could do.
Insert pirate software reference.
Well,
Nora, you never think these things through.
I need a minute to figure out how I created this bed. Because maybe I can do it again to help us. As for you, maybe sending your companion to scout could be a good option as we take some time to gather a plan.
Agreed. Let us not dally. I suppose start a plan. Start acting now, and let us make a goal to be on the move as soon as possible.
I think it's more important to know what they're doing and see what kind of time frame we have.
I don't feel too good, guys. I'm sorry.
No, please. Rest. We will not move right away. And Gide will offer one of her good berries that's sort of infused with more relaxant properties. Methamphetamines!
Are you actually offering drugs?
I am offering a good berry that is slightly more medicinal and maybe slightly less magic than it is.
Methamphetamine is not a relaxant.
It's not a relaxing drug at all.
That's an exceptional stimulant that makes people paranoid.
Yes, get them all!
and will make people randomly decide to walk all the way to Canada.
Yeah, but I saw it on a show once, and it was funny. Think about it.
I refuse the good berry and just kind of sit there trying to catch my breath.
More for me.
Well, if anything, if we train hard enough, we could throw stuff at them that they wouldn't know.
Alright. I think that here's where I'm going to call it for right now. We can all decide on what the plan would be, sort of like in the group chat at the end. Just like, instead of doing it like live on stream here.
Yeah.
It'll be done like, that way we don't have
That means you have to tune in next time for the Showdown Throwdown.
Alright. So we're gonna raid out.
You shun me.
We're gonna raid out to someone, I don't know who. I'm just gonna like look for a people. One of the people of all time. I guess
Oh my god, I love people.
You love people?
Yeah, but they don't love me back.
Damn.
Get better people.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Ow.
Yep.
Ew. Okay, and Aeon is being silent too. Crazy. Man, I got faced by it.
I'm going to raid this person. Give them love, give them appreciation, tell them that they are poggers.
Just don't give them gonorrhea.
Yeah, no, that'd be very bad. Very bad.
Ideally not, yeah.
Yeah, no, don't. I would recommend not giving people gonorrhea if you can help it.
In general, just kind of a good rule for life.
Yeah, I'd say so. Anyways.
Minty has this on a pillow in her house.
Be safe. Goodbye.
Gonorrhea or the...